Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the 2nd of December and a glorious winter's day here in Anglesey, where today we're going chasing winter pollock. Winter pollock, maybe coalfish, maybe a codling, maybe a ling. But we are armed with many different types of lures and we're going targeting winter pollock. Welcome back to the channel. Even for the likes of me, this is a stupid get down. I've got a little bit of a reputation as being the goat, the Welsh goat, the maniac even. We're down, only down. That there is a climb. And let me tell you, that's not a nice climb. Especially after all the rain we've had in the last 24 hours. The water clarity is not great. This is winter pollock fishing. Let's have a go. Right, some mic issues going on. Hopefully this will work. Always mic issues, isn't it? Always mic issues. So we have got some mic issues going on. Hopefully this will work. Let's see. Oh, let's get the net and just in case. Oh. Just in case, we best take the net with us. There's always a chance of a monster in the winter. Not me being the monster either. Big chunk of rock gone there after the last storm. First cast. 6-0 Hawkeyes. No messing about today. Let's see if we can find a fish straight away. Let's hit like that, hit the bottom. Let's try and find some more comfortable footing. Still going down, 5 ounce lead that. Just hit the bottom. Up a little bit, back down a little bit. Up a little bit more. Back down a little bit more. Water clarity is not great, people, but we'll have a go. We'll have a go. Found the local snag. First cast. Can't beat it, can you? Come on, off you come. Almost got it out then. Second cast. Let's leave it hit the bottom. It's not looking like it's going to happen. Third cast. I'd have expected a small one by now. Oh, I can say that water clarity is not great. Don't want to waste no time today. Just getting straight out there with the fishing. Yeah, we're in. I need a bit of fish there, third cast. Not bad. Third cast is no monster, mind. It is no monster. But it is a fish. It is a pollock. And that lets me know that the water clarity is okay, but I need to fish the lure slow. Bring it up to show you before I put it back. There we are. A beautiful prime winter pollock. Not of any size, but a winter pollock. And we'll get the jigs on in a minute and have a go with them as well. Happy days, happy days. Fish on the card, that's the plan. And I'm going to apologise because I got my back to you and I'm being a bit rude. But my back's better looking than my front, should I say. Gotta have a bit of fun, guys. Gotta have a bit of fun. So yeah, winter pollock fishing, I get asked quite often, can you catch pollock in the winter? Yes, you can, is the answer. And I've had some really good ones in the winter as well, especially on bait, fishing for conger eel. But lure winter pollock fishing can be a difficult one because of water clarity. The water clarity, and it's hard to get that water clarity in the winter how you would like it for your pollock fishing. And it's just about manageable today. Reason for that is we get so many storms obviously in the winter. A lot of storms, a lot of rainfall, a lot of fresh water coming off the cliffs. I had them rattle there then. A lot of fresh water coming off the cliffs. That sort of stuff. Oh, that was a good hit, that, and I missed it. Oh, now I'm snagged. Yeah, a lot of fresh water coming off the cliffs. That sort of stuff, and makes the clarity poor. And you've got to have the clarity because obviously they're sight feeding when you're fishing with lures. They're sight feeding. Found another local snag there. Oh, and that's a good one as well. Ah, that was a proper good one. I lost. So they've promised a little bit of rain. They have promised a little bit of rain today. Showers, which isn't great for being on the rocks, to be fair, especially on this type of mark. But I'm hoping the weatherman's got it right. That'd be a change, wouldn't it? Somebody's get something right in this country. I'm hoping that the weatherman's got it right. And then that way, I'll be okay. But the reason for wanting to get the video in done as fast as I can is obviously I can't have the camera out in the rain. Well, the rain has passed a little bit. Whilst it was raining, I tied up this bad boy. Now, when I'm chasing big pollock in deep water, I like to play about with this type of thing. So I got one of the fish lockers eels on. Not quite sure what he calls them, but the fish locker eel. That's a 32 gram. And then at the back of that, I got an 80 gram jig. Just like that. And we're going to chuck that out now together and see if it works. Hopefully not lose it on the first cast. Now the mark where I'm fishing is very deep. And it is very, very snaggy. But that's where them big pollock tend to live. So that's where we tend to have to fish for them. Oh. Even if it means going to places where you're going to break your neck. Sometimes that's how it feels. Now this isn't the most pleasant thing to cast, to be fair, but it will go a nice sort of 40-50 yards. Again, just let it hit the deck. And I can try fishing it in different ways. It's just hit the deck. I'll just give it like a second to settle. And lift the rod tip and just reel. Just slowly retrieving it. And hoping that you get that big bang. Over she goes. I'll try fishing it in different ways. But this can be a very good method of finding big pollock here in Anglesey sometimes. Not all the time, because it's fishing. It's not called catching, it's called fishing. Oh, I just had a rattle then. Just had a small rattle, could have been a small one just hitting the tail end. And again. And again. Just oh, I missed it! Right down the side, that one. Now I found a snag. Just come out with them snags. Couple of good hits there, but only from small fish. The fish locker sidewinder has got a rattle in it. It's got like a couple of ball bearings in it, and it just makes the slightest rattle as it's going through the water, and sometimes that's a good enough attraction just to turn them fish on. As I say, this isn't the most pleasant thing to cast, especially with a horrible side wind like this. We're fishing in some seriously deep water, so I'm not overstretched or over worried about big distance. Yeah, that's a better fish. That's a good fish. Here we go. This is the winter pollock that we were looking for. That's a good fish. Well, I say pollock, it could be a cod. Yeah, that feels a good fish. Let's just hope that seal stays away from us. That's a nice fish. Feels a nice fish anyway. Proper giving some action, this one. Just winding. Oh yes, look at that. Beautiful fish. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. A good 6 pounder. A good 6 pound fish, that. What a fish on the sidewinder. What a cracker. That would be tea, wouldn't it? Absolutely annihilated that sidewinder. Good 6 or 7 pound fish. Ah, maybe 5, 6 pound. Getting excited now, aren't I? Getting excited. Ooh, still. There we are. Anglesey winter pollock fishing. Doesn't really get much better than that, does it? That's what we set out for. But let's see if we can get one bigger. Bigger, when I say bigger, I mean 8, 9 pound. Yeah, that's a nice fish. I got a bit excited when I first seen it. But a lovely winter fish all the same. On the lure. There we are. Let's have a proper look at that fish now quickly. There we go. That's a proper winter fish, isn't it? Proper wee. Lovely winter pollock here in Anglesey. Look at that for a fish. Just what we come for. Just what we're looking for. And that one there, my friends, will make it home to the oven. To my oven. There we go. Winter pollock fishing on Anglesey. Can be done. It isn't easy, but it can be done. What a fish. Right then, let's see if we can get another one, a bigger one. A bigger one, hopefully. But you'd be wondering, why has he got a jig on and the fish locker sidewinder? Now the reason for that is, one, I'm fishing in about 50 foot of water and I need to get that sidewinder down. Two, there's quite a bit of tide pull here, so again I want to be fishing that sidewinder down where them fish are. But another reason behind it, sometimes if you use a lead to get it down, you'll get some big hits and there'll be no fish. And the reason behind that is none other than them big fish are hitting the lead. That's right, I did say they're hitting the lead. So why not put a big jig on, big casting jig with a big single hook, and if it hits it, bang, we can have it. And then just like that, the heavens opened. Just like that. It's now horrible. It's a mix of hail and rain, and it's not nice. The climb up is gonna be horrible. Absolutely horrible. But we'll keep plodding on. Well, the rain and the hail has moved out to sea, but I have been carrying on fishing, and look what I've just caught. A beautiful fish. I'll show you quickly and then I'll put it back. Look at that. So I've now loaded up, there's the greys I've been using to start with. I've loaded up as well my dad's old carp rod or my dad's old fishing rod, and on that, on a metal jig that was given to me off a friend, a good friend, good lure angler, a stunning male cuckoo wrasse. Look at that. Went a little blank on you for a minute. So I just got the little fella unhooked. Stunning male cuckoo wrasse. Still. There we are. Stunning male cuckoo wrasse. Here on the jigs in Anglesey. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolute stunner. Let's get him back. Let's get him back. Well, I'm just back in the van, as you most probably can tell. I'm not sure what the footage is going to be like when I look at it. Obviously the weather was horrendous. The climb back up was silly. I was safe as enough, but that is most probably going to be the last visit to that mark this year now, until early next year. Early spring, something like that. We'll see what the weather conditions do, but it was just a little bit uncomfortable coming back up. So the biggest one was £6.3. Put it on the scales there. £6.3, cracking fish, and then the other one was just over 2. So 2 lovely fish I've kept. A few nice fish. I had a few small pollock as well. I had quite a few pollock, I don't know, 5 or 6. I don't think they might not all be on camera. And a lovely cuckoo wrasse. So yeah, some nice fishing for a December very cold day. But yeah, good bit of fishing. Hopefully there's enough footage to put together there, and hopefully you'll enjoy. So until then guys, we'll see you in the next video. Keep safe, keep fishing, keep chasing them dreams. Thank you.